In this video, we're going to take a look at what to do if you lose your white card. We'll go through a brief introduction first and then take a look at state by state what you need to do to replace it. So a white card is an essential qualification for anyone who is considering a career in construction. It shows that the holder has completed the necessary induction course in construction, health and safety and possesses all of the skills and knowledge to work responsibly in the industry. Anyone involved in construction, whether actively or passively, needs a white card in order to step onto a construction site in Australia. This applies to surveyors, land auditors and inspectors. Project managers, architects and supervisors need white cards. It also goes without saying that plumbers, electricians, carpenters, excavators, painters, bricklayers, landscapers and plasterers require this qualification as well. White card control in Australia is very, very strict, and it's possible to be fined up to $3,000 if you're caught on a construction site without one. Construction companies can also be fined up to $11,000 if they hire workers who do not possess white cards. So with the stakes so high, stepping onto a construction site without a white card is risky business. So what then do you do if you lose your white card? The good news is that there are many measures in place to ensure that lost white cards are quickly replaced. Here is some state-specific information on how to replace a lost white card. So, in the Australian Capital Territory, if you work in this state and have lost or damaged your white card, go online and download the ACT application form for a replacement. You can then submit the completed application form in person at the Office of Regulatory Services at 255 Canberra Avenue, Fyshwick. You can also mail the form to GPO Box Canberra ACT 2601. There's more details on their site as well. Note that in-person form submission must be accompanied by the appropriate fee and some proof of identification. Luckily, this process is very swift and most applicants receive their new white cards over the counter. It usually takes up to 7 days for a white card to be replaced if you do so through a mailed application form. So in Queensland, you can simply contact the registered training organisation through which you completed your training and request a card replacement. Most RTOs retain records of all the trainees who have successfully completed their white card training. Next, let's take a look at Tasmania. Applications for white card replacements in Tasmania can also be downloaded from the web. All you need to do is properly complete the form, don't leave out any important details, and send it to Workplace Standards Tasmania, and an application fee will also apply. If your white card was issued in New South Wales, then contact your RTO with a Statement of Certificate of Attainment. This document should have been given to you on completion of your white card training. You also need to provide ID documentation and a card replacement fee. It's also possible to replace your card through WorkCover New South Wales. Download the replacement form at workcover.nsw.gov.au or contact them via phone at 131050. If you're in Victoria and your white card is lost, then contact the RTO where you completed your white card training. Again, you'll generally need to have a certificate of attainment and provide them with ID documentation, and you'll generally have to pay a white card replacement fee. Alternatively, get in touch with the Victorian licensing branch and they'll be able to point you in the right direction to replace your lost white card. Just remember, if you do lose your white card, don't panic. There are many reliable systems in place to make sure you'll get back and working in no time.